The glow up starting early.
Yep. Good to be back.
We got some things going on this week that's pretty dope.
Be the best scumbag I can be.
Blue Tigers Fitted Network, Internets. What up, though, Sherm?
What up, though?
On the lazy counts
today,
on the lazy ones and twos counts.
It's a lazy Sunday, bro.
Lazy Sundays. Inshallah. Let someone else do it.
I like the philosophy.
You like the philosophy. Regular ass time, man. How'd you do, pal?
Man, what up, though?
No Eddie Bauer gear on today, huh?
Heck no.
It's all active wear.
Nice and comfy. No,
all active wear.
Yeah,
today.
That stuff very restricting. You gotta.
So you gotta let your shoulders loose.
Yeah, you gotta be comfy sometimes.
You can't put too much white man's wear on.
Let it hang out.
Guess so. Let it rock out here. Got Freshly Made Music in the building with his I should like to say Debauchery, don't it? Goddamn Debauchery show. What's up? You got over here.
Shout out to Ted.
Shout out you, Ted.
Yeah, that's $1 million sub over here.
$1 million sub over here. I can't stand this guy. Freshly Made Music in the building. It's been a great week. It's been a cold, kind of bipolar weather week yet again.
Just the weekend.
Just the weekend.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it don't feel like June at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Sherm, you celebrating Juneteenth?
When is that, the 19th?
You would know that shit, wouldn't you?
I should know that.
What is that shit?
That's the celebration of being free, motherfucker. You
Celebration
should know
of
that,
being
my
free.
friend. You should.
Explain for the internets that don't understand what Juneteenth is.
I don't know. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
get
exactly. It sounded
specifics.
some bougie shit.
But
it just came out.
It's a celebration of being a free black man in America.
One day?
It's the day we recognize and celebrate.
Why that day?
See, that's light skinned niggas don't know nothing about.
I'm trying to get you niggas to
you
get educated.
You too high on the light bright scale.
Why
That's
this
what it
day?
is. He
High on the light bright
Yeah,
scale.
like nah, this nigga's like a 9 and shit out of a 10. Like nah, he don't know.
Shots fired early on.
He don't
All
know
right.
no better.
This is how we're starting off the show? No problem.
No, I'm just saying Juneteenth is dope, bro. Like,
Smoke, huh? Okay.
June 15th.
Juneteenth.
19th?
19.
It's the 19th, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So
Shit's made up, bro. You falling
It's
right
not.
into the
That's
hype.
when it actually happened.
it's a thing.
When did you learn about Juneteenth in history when Black
In
History
school?
Month school? You did not learn about Juneteenth. You're a fucking liar.
I definitely learned about it in school.
When
I
was
learned
this?
about it at school.
I don't
After
know
school?
what grade, but I definitely learned about it. You know, I am a DPS kid.
You are.
Yeah.
That,
No,
all of us would be.
They teach us things like that.
Yeah, that.
So, they used to. I don't know what they do now.
Screws and nuts and bolts.
Right.
Yeah, they teach you how to make pins on the assembly line, but that's
right.
neither here nor there.
Left, nigga. Left. So Juneteenth thing. Okay, so what are you gonna do? Celebrate? What are you gonna put on? Like, what do you do? Put on like
Honestly,
dashikis and
I've
shit, Juneteenth?
never
Put on a
dashikis.
kufi,
No,
motherfucker. What do you do? Come on, tell us about it. What do you day of free? Do you go to work and say I'm free, niggas?
hell no. I get fired. I start
Exactly.
talking that shit.
Yeah,
I
see,
can't
still-
go to work and do that.
Still nigga then. That ain't free.
I don't know. I don't know how you celebrate.
Let that shit land on like a Thursday. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go to work every day like nothing happened. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take lunch.
Do your
at
coworkers
12.
say, "Hey, Sherm, happy Juneteenth"?
No, and if
No,
they
they
did,
don't.
I think they're racist if they did.
Oh, really?
I would. I honestly would. Like, why
Why'd
do you
you
know
take
that?
off for
Why you
Columbus Day?
commenting? I do because that's neither here nor there. But hey, they let me. I'm gonna do
Free day.
it. Shit.
Free
I'm
day.
gonna do it.
They let me do it. I'm gonna
Ain't
do
that
it.
some
I wish they
shit?
would give me Juneteenth off. I should petition for
It's
that.
not recognized, man. What is that?
Let's
shit?
start petitioning. We can. The BTF crew can get that movement going.
Juneteenth.
Hey man, you
That shit
deserve. You
sounds
deserve
bougie
a
as
day
Most I
off.
could do is
Teek.
call off that day. That's about
You
it.
can't.
No, they're not letting you call
They
off for
ain't letting that
Juneteenth.
How the fuck? They can't stop me.
Yeah, they
BTF
can't.
Tom,
If
you're
I'm near
calling
death-
off for what?
Near death. They'll find you right at Baker's with a bowl of chicken.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's actually a good day.
Juneteenth.
Yeah,
I'll be fine with it.
Juneteenth. That shit's a joke, man. That's all I gotta say.
you one of them.
Purely
It's a
your
joke.
views.
It's
That's
a
purely
joke.
your
It's
views.
Yes,
a
purely
Purely yours and yours alone.
disclaimer. This man.
Let me put that out there.
It's hype, man. Don't believe the hype, internets.
The views of you and yourself.
None of
alone.
y'all niggas have heard of Juneteenth. Okay, I'm simply saying it.
Listen,
it
I'm a
it ain't came up like, hey guys, happy Freedom Day. Nothing. Freedom Month. None of that shit.
I ain't gonna lie, you won't hear about it. Your
Okay.
man in the hood won't tell you that and
That's what I'm
shit.
saying.
Your man's in them,
Who
but
does this?
it's a thing, and you should know about it. So let's learn them, okay?
We'll see. We'll have to research that and circle back around.
We'll come back. We'll celebrate Juneteenth.
Yeah, this whole
We'll put a
Juneteenth
pin
thing.
in it.
We'll put a pin. Yeah, let's
With the
chalkboard it.
Put a pin.
Let's chalkboard it.
Stupid ass phrase.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So much synergy tonight, guys.
It is, man. We had a great weekend. Sherm, shout out to Joel Fluent Green. Is that the real name?
I don't know. I was wondering that.
Sounds like another Juneteenth thing.
Hey, nah. He's definitely real, like Juneteenth. Teek. He's definitely real.
Joel Fluent Green.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
Shout out to Joel Fluent Green.
Shout out.
Shout out to you picking up my tab. I had a bunch of double Henny and Cokes.
Yeah, because we hit up the
we hit up the Poetry
Stack?
Slam. So at the Music Hall downtown Detroit, we were cordially invited to the Poetry Slam that Joel puts on, I think, every other month, man. Really dope. Last night it was supposed to be 12 people, 12 poets doing like the old school Saul Williams type, Love Jones, Lorenz, Brother to the Night type song type shit.
Yeah, it was like kind of like a battle, right?
Yeah, it was dope. So they got up there. There was no time limit. They got up there, did their thing, and it was smooth, man. I thought the snaps and the foot taps and the
it was called the Half a Stack Poetry Slam.
The Bojangles hands. There's some niggas doing that shit.
Really?
Yeah, it was a thing. It was
I didn't know
amongst.
Bojangles hands are still.
That's a thing?
In the month of June.
Oh no, not that. No.
That's what I was talking
No,
about.
not
What are you
that.
talking
No,
about?
no, nobody did that.
That should be a
And
thing.
I wish the internet could see
If
that.
it was, why are you there?
Jazz hands.
Yeah, that's jazz hands. Yeah, no, there were no jazz hands.
Nah, I call them the Bojangles.
I thought you were talking to snapping.
Nah,
That's
I
part
thought
of
so.
It was snapping, tapping, and jazz hands.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't mean a thing if you
Nah.
ain't got that swing.
But no, it was
I
the
was like, what the fuck?
The half of-
you in the fucking Smooth Criminal video, nigga? You motherfuckers morphed from the fucking 1940s Zoot Suit Club. Michael Jackson doing the lean and shit, nigga.
yeah. Hey,
Flipping a quarter into the shit.
all the way from the other side of the room, I flipped the coin into the damn jukebox. Like,
Fucking
yeah.
moonwalker.
Nigga getting what did he get shot and he flew it back and turned into a puff on the wall and shit. Like,
Yeah. Nah, but
big ass dark nigga.
nah, yeah, it was the half
Nigga
a
rolling with the knife on.
the half a stack poetry slam #2. I don't know when the next one was, but this one was fire.
So I was a judge. I was one of three. There
You
was
were,
a-
you
there was
were,
a
you
nice
were.
young lady with black lipstick on and had her Jill Scott thing going. Name was Cherie, I believe it was. And there's some other dude named Mark who was talking a lot of shit in my ear. And yeah, it was good, man. I had free drinks and free food is always good in my book. So that was already setting my night off. Like, yes,
Yeah, Joe's a good host.
great host.
I appreciated the talent that was on display, man. I never knew the poetry game was so,
I didn't think it was still alive like
dope.
that.
I didn't either.
Like I said, I remember watching Saul Williams and Slam and Love Jones was like, what, 98? 99? I mean, it's 2018, bro. That's a long time, dog. When I heard that shit, I was like, you remember, what was the shit? Gridlock, old girl at the end. Land of the free,
Yeah.
home of the enslaved.
See, I didn't even get that feeling though, because I really don't like that style you're talking about. But
there
I
was
ain't
a
get that
chick
feeling.
that got up and tried to do that. Then like people were nervous and shit, so I was a judge, so I'm trying to give people like the benefit of the doubt. Like, all right, get your nerves going. Like some people just couldn't get out of it. It was a bitch shaking her hands and shit with this paper, like she's reading off of it. I'm like, Jesus Christ, like, okay, 6.5. But then
Hey,
you
nerves
know,
is real, bro.
it was real, and then there was another chick that got up there and she was forgetting lines and shit, and I forget what they tell you. Like, guess when to put
No, that's when they snap. That's when they
No, it
snap
was
and
snapping
do that
and some
too.
other verbiage that gets thrown out, like when motherfuckers forget they shit.
That's part of the culture.
So
we
that's
don't
when
know
they
about.
snap. I always wondered what made
Snap,
them.
no, snap is at the end when
A
they
few
finish,
people-
man.
No, they clapped, but when a few people were forgetting their lines, it was like, come on, get your
I
confidence
forget what they
back.
said. It was
Okay.
that word that was
Yeah.
thrown out, and I can't remember that shit. I was like, what the fuck?
See, we're gonna have to. Well, when we get Joel on, we'll have to have that whole discussion because the whole event was dope. I appreciated the poetry culture and
Ambiance.
oh yeah, and apparently we're one of the doper scenes in America because my man who actually won
So
the
it was a
event.
cat from St. Louis. I forget dude's name.
Yeah, I forget his name
we
too.
took a photo.
We'll get on it. But he came through and he shut it down. But he was like, "Yo, man, this is one of the stiffest competitions I ever had." Because he walked out of there with cash in his pocket.
Yeah,
so,
$500 cash.
You know what I'm saying?
500.
So I was real impressed. So shout out to Joel Green for that one, man.
It was dope, man. It's just
we'll
funny,
agree.
man. It was some niggas that got up there. I was trying not to laugh. My man got up there, looked like a straight clown. Some people you couldn't even hear because you thinking they're gonna be like, and hope that they bust out of this voice and then nothing. I'm sitting over there holding my nose like,
Yeah, I'm like, what kind of host is this guy? You hear this?
Hey, I'm a cruel judge, but I'm
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, that's
is what
true.
it is.
That's true. Yeah.
It is, man. It was, some people got up there with some open toe shoes on. I was a little close to the stage, a little closer than I should have been, but it wasn't bad. Shout out to you, Joel Fluent Green.
Yes,
That's
sir.
what I'm gonna call that nigga when we get around him. Hello, Joel Fluent Green.
Yeah, so the internet's will be hearing from him soon.
He will. But check him out, man. Check him out with the Poetry Jam. But what's the hell's been going on this weekend, Sherm? You got just saw your Jay-Z, Beyonce post. Who told Hove it's okay to be in bed like that?
You know, what is Hove, like 50 now? I ain't mad at it.
Almost.
He living his best life.
Nah, that's not a good look for hip hop.
I really don't think it is either, but I ain't mad at it. That's what I'm going with.
Like somebody needs to take a stab at that nigga just for that photo.
No, you know why? Because it's Beyonce. I mean, I booed up with her too. Like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm doing it.
Fuck it. It's too late in the game to do this. Nigga,
No,
but I
it's
mean-
Jay-Z.
oh, not a shade. It's Jay-Z.
Jay-Z
What
got
can you say,
bread.
though?
You know what I'm saying? What
He
can you
about
say?
to be a billionaire.
Yeah.
Got Beyonce as a wife.
His resume is probably
I mean,
one of the more impressive
bro,
ones
who-
you'll ever
I
see.
wouldn't give a fuck either.
Who in his camp said that shit was okay?
I wouldn't give a fuck.
Who was the yes? Who in the
I
yes?
dare
Jay-Z
motherfucker to tell
said
me
that
something
shit was
different.
okay.
Yeah, Jeezy. Yeah. Who was the hype man that
Shit, I
got
dare
Hove
somebody tell me
gas
something
to
different.
do this, dog?
Sean Carter was the hype man.
He's
Like,
just
you know
an
what?
awkward-
Can't nobody tell
let's
me
do
shit
it.
at that point.
That like okay, what was
wouldn't
the
give
what
a
was the
fuck.
portrayal of the picture supposed to be?
I guess
Sexy?
lounging in bed.
That shit does
I
not
don't
look sexy,
fucking
bro.
know.
Black Love. I don't know.
Black
gives a
love.
fuck?
Here we go.
I don't know.
Juneteenth and Black love.
Damn, you a self-hating motherfucker, ain't he?
God, this
God.
nigga, so I can't stand it.
I know you
Somebody,
can't
somebody
stand
throw
it.
this nigga a biscuit.
Jesus.
Okay? God damn. Throw this nigga one of these chicken sandwiches. He'll
What's wrong?
He'll
Hold on.
snap two.
No, it's not a good look. I agree.
It's not a good look. What does the portrayal of the picture mean, son? That's all I'm trying to say.
I think it's just them in love, man. I mean, you know the
cheaters
internet.
in love, huh?
Huh?
Cheaters in love, huh?
Well, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Allegedly.
I know
don't
allegedly. He told you he told you he cheated. We talking about allegedly.
I don't know what he doing. I don't know nothing about
Now
that.
the nigga forgets the music.
Yeah, hey, that's not
If
for
it
me
was
to
sung
judge.
in a cappella over electric guitar, would you have understood it better?
I don't know what that means. I don't know how to take that one. I really don't. Like, no. We're not
Sherm
doing that.
drinks soybean lattes.
And go to poetry head slams now. So Sherm's a new man for 2018. Get on my level. BTF
Get on
Teek.
my level.
You know.
I don't know, man. I just didn't. Again, it just wasn't. I just didn't understand what the photo meant. That's all. It's just one of those things where this is supposed to be portrayed as beautiful because that shit did not look sexy at all on either accounts. The other photo with her ass out, yeah, who doesn't like an ass in a G-string? But of course, you just look up, Jay's like puffing a cigar in the background, like on his back.
Aren't they about to do an album? Is that what this is? Is that
There's
promo?
a tour
It
and
was
and
one
there's
of
a
the
tour coming, right?
They're giving a book out with their
Oh, well then,
So whoever
this
gets
makes
comes to the tour, that's what they get.
this makes even more sense then. Yeah,
that's-
shit.
Does it?
Yeah,
fuck the art
because your fans want that kind of shit. People have been riding with
No one wants to see
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z's flabby ass in a goddamn bed.
Somebody
want
want to see it. Okay,
No, this is disgusting. Okay.
I ain't looking at
Just
it.
keep Beyonce in it if you're gonna do some beautiful shit. Get this bitch in bed, not Hove.
Yeah,
What do
well,
you want to see this nigga here for?
listen, I think they want to show you their black love in all its essence or some shit.
I guess.
They want to show you how Blue and them got here. What's the other kids' names?
Who knows? Frickin' frack, I don't know. Who knows? Who gives a fuck? I don't care.
Hey, you
God,
know what's
niggas
funny?
put too much emphasis on their children. Take care of your own goddamn kids.
I understand. I ain't got
I
them,
really
so
don't
I ain't
know.
worried
yeah,
about
who
them.
cares?
But no, I ain't
what
tripping
Pharrell's
on that.
triplet's name? No one knows.
He got triplets?
See, you didn't even know that, did you?
That vampire shit.
Yep.
It makes me wonder. You
His one
bring
son's
this,
name is Rocket.
you
Go
bring
ahead.
this picture up. It's
Like
rocket.
rocket.
like a ascending.
Like take off?
Take off. Ascending.
Nice.
Oh, these
I
rich
couldn't do it.
niggas,
Fun,
I
but-
fun
swear.
facts. Fun
Rich
facts.
niggas.
Fun facts.
Yeah, you gotta be having a different level of money. You name your kid Rocket, bro.
Why not?
Fuck it.
Fuck
Rocket.
it. Rocket Williams.
Call him Left Shoe. Like that.
Left shoe.
Yeah, nigga, no. Just
Like
Left
Michael
Shoe.
Jackson,
That's your
boy.
name, bro.
What
But
were you
no.
saying?
Oh my God. Their names are Rumi and Sir.
Oh yes, I do recall that now. Actually, okay.
Brick and frack.
Yeah,
Whatever.
but looking at it, Jay-Z was one of them dudes that used to set the culture. Looked at him and you know, you go, oh shit, Jay-Z's doing this.
Yeah,
I could
Jay-Z's
do with
leaning
that.
on a Bentley in a black suit. Oh shit.
Hey, and then
Jay-Z's with the Yankee hat, sitting on the courtroom shit, smoking a cigar.
I made the Yankee hat more famous than the Yankees can. I
Not
mean,
Jay-Z laying in bed, out of shape.
right? So he's
With
not
the bad
he's
bitch.
not setting those trends no more, right? So
Not at all.
who is shit?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Mm.
I can't tell you that.
It's
Who is setting the trend?
Is it a rapper? Is it a
I mean, you can it could go back in the day, like, you know, Jay-Z used to set trends. Lil Wayne said, I think that's the trend right now is the Lil Wayne stuff. And then you can even go back to, you know, get out of the hip hop into sports. You know, you got Allen Iverson. I think was the biggest influence on the culture because I can't think
Yes.
of anyone besides, you know, I mean, and I'm not talking I'm not talking wearing like a jersey, like a Jordan jersey or something. I'm talking about like just the cornrows, the fucking headbands, the baggy jeans, tattoos,
everything. His whole
big ass chain, all that shit. You know, I think Spreewell came along with that, but I think that was influenced from Iverson, because I'm pretty sure Ivo was doing it before.
I think that was
Latrell was choking niggas,
and making
throwing up cornrows.
And he had the rims, right?
In his shoes,
in his shoes, and weak ass dubs.
Yeah.
Hey, they was trendsetters.
Don't tell me you had a pair of them shit.
I definitely didn't.
They spinning, nigga. They spinning.
Hey, shout out to him for that though. That was innovative. He tried it, but it didn't work. But he tried it.
That's like
didn't work. The shoes or the car?
The shoes didn't work
at
all.
Definitely didn't work.
No, the shoes
nobody
didn't work at all.
Shout out Supreme.
Right.
No goddamn
spinning rim in the middle of that bitch.
Spinning plastic in the back of them.
Just like
isn't that kind of racist?
Lugs. What's the racist?
Dada Supreme.
A fucking shoe with spinning rims inside of it.
No,
That's kind of racist.
The rims. So why would it be racist?
No, it is racist. Could you imagine
A
that
little
bitch? All right, Latrell. Here's what we have.
Here's what we got for you. Yeah.
Here's what we have for you, Latrell. So we know you niggas are big on rims.
Yeah.
So we like, you like sneakers. We're gonna put the rims in the sneaker. How does that sound?
Exactly.
Great.
You're gonna
put it on the shoe. Sell it. Let's go.
Let's go.
I always thought lugs was racist.
I mean, that's the same reason why that nigga.
Lugs
anybody
racist.
usually wearing some lugs, you know that's a
They're a
nigga.
scumbag. Like emo chicks wear lugs. You know what I'm saying? It's always like that half cut, third
flex.
quarter tip. Oh, fuck flex.
Yeah, lugs.
Yeah, his weak ass did have lugs.
He was endorsing lugs heavy.
Yeah, lugs leathers.
Yeah,
Lugs.
that shit was trash.
Where they go with that name?
That's some New York
Where did
shit.
that
I've
come-
always
Lugs.
wondered that.
Lugs.
Lugs.
Does it mean something?
I don't know.
Is it like FUBU?
Fuck you by us.
Is it something?
I don't think it's like an acronym. It's just lugs.
That's just so
You
whack.
lugging
random.
You have to lug them big motherfuckers
Right,
around.
heavy as fuck.
7-inch fucking
Walking around
soles
with
on
2
them.
bowling balls on.
Yeah.
That shit's
Fucking
whack,
heavy
dog.
ass shit,
If I
man.
see any of you niggas pull up with some lugs, oh, these my work shoes, man. No, fuck all that.
You know
It's
what the-
okay. It's for work.
It's just for work, bro.
If you go out of town or like other cities, some cities out here, the niggas is
Niggas
rocking
dress
lugs.
up with
Ohio.
lugs,
bro. Yes.
Ohio.
Wheat lugs.
Yes.
Oh, hell, they definitely
Not even Tims, bro. They hit
Yeah.
you with the lugs.
Wheat.
Like,
Third,
Yep.
3/4 lugs on.
So that's the thing.
Ass too.
I don't know what niggas is wearing. I know niggas is not wearing lugs. So, you know what I'm saying? That's all I do know.
Oh, somebody is wearing lugs. I should say pay less now, bro.
Somebody's wearing it. But like who who's setting the bar out here? And not just from a shoe point. Not even
Tom's
from a
point,
shoe
man,
point.
is like he was talking and kind of taking it back a little bit. I knew Tom couldn't grow a fro at all in high school.
Some of us couldn't grow froze.
I was able to grow an afro.
It is what
and
it
had
is.
my braids almost down to my neck. This guy ended up giving up after 2 months. Like,
Yeah, I
fuck
just
it.
couldn't.
Hey,
It wasn't because I
it
couldn't,
couldn't-
like
it just-
physically couldn't.
yeah.
I couldn't take
Oh,
the growing
you
out
ain't got no
process. I'm like,
patience.
man, fuck this.
Couldn't.
I went back. It was
This
too.
shit
I
was
couldn't
like-
do it. I couldn't make it past that phase.
It is
I
what it
tried.
is.
I'm one of them niggas that try to braid it and the braids get caught like halfway through the
Yep.
quarter. It's all
Yep. Gave up.
gave up.
Oh,
dog.
what they call it, hang time or some shit?
Yeah,
Is that what it was?
hang time.
Yeah, okay. That's so crazy.
Shout out to the niggas in 2018 still talk about their hang time.
Yeah, the hang time. Yeah,
Because I know for a fact niggas are still doing it. dog.
absolutely,
I know
man.
for a
It's
fact.
just funny, but like I said, it's I looked at AI, I looked at an old like All-Star game, and it was like, damn, you missed this guy, and like he was the whole reason NBA came up with the uniformity rule and why they didn't want you walking in the tunnel with jerseys no more, or Timberland boots on, or the big gaudy jewelry anymore. So I mean, you look at it like that, and like kids, again, us wanting to even be that. Like, yo, I never even thought about braids until AI was wearing it. It was a legit trend. Like everybody around you was rocking braids, right? So fast forward now, ain't no NBA niggas like that now. Like I said, niggas ain't trying to rock the bald fade like LeBron and shit. You know, niggas ain't trying to spray on hair and then go hoop.
And whatever Russell Westbrook is doing, that's some shit
have no
only he's
idea.
doing, you know.
Nigga looks
So,
like
yeah.
a turtle, bro.
And he wears tight leather pants and this weird shit.
And these purses. What's up with these purses, man?
I don't know. Man,
they're
bags,
legit.
yeah.
They're legit purses, bro. Ain't no man bags, fag bags.
That's not a thing for me. I don't know. That's another. I don't see regular dudes walking around in the streets
clutches.
Either, so
No, I don't
clutches.
see that either.
yeah, like
I don't see
I'm
that
just
either.
not out at Target and I'm witnessing 5 dudes with man bags and shit. That doesn't happen. So
They're called messenger bags.
unless that's some metropolitan New York shit. Maybe they doing that.
What do they call these
I don't
people?
know.
Isn't there a new sexual every year? Transsexual, metrosexual, pansexual.
What the fuck is that?
See, some new shit.
What the fuck is that?
A pansexual? Speak on that freshly made music.
Can you tell? I don't know. I ain't
'Cause,
never heard that shit
Yeah,
before.
I told you it's a new sexual every year.
A new sexual.
A new
It's a new sexual every year.
new kind of sexual.
He'll tell you. Come on, DiBiase subs, tell us about it.
a new sexual. That
Yeah,
new
I don't
shit.
know about
They got
that
all
shit.
that chewing he got in his mouth.
I don't know. It would depend.
Look
It sounds kind of
hey,
familiar.
operator over there, looking up freaking frack names. Look up pansexual while you over there. On,
Ain't that just
the
one of them
internets.
people that just like fuck everybody and his girlfriend fuck everybody and they just that's it.
I don't know.
Just fuck everybody.
I thought those are called whores.
You're not
Oh, wow.
wrong.
What is it? What is
Not
it?
limited in sexual choice with regard to biological sex, gender, or gender identity.
Is that,
What the
that's
fuck does that
bisexual,
even
isn't it?
mean?
Isn't it bisexual?
That means you
fuck
fucking
men and
everything
women.
in the room. Yeah, like you know, one of them kind of.
What happened to bisexual, bro?
You know,
Where did pan come from?
this is 2018. You can be whatever you want. You can be a tree if you want to.
I guess so.
Wow. That's crazy.
Is there anything else you'd like to add on to the definition?
That literally, you could be attracted to anyone, regardless of sex or gender.
So where's the pan come from? Like panoramic
It
scope in the
says
room?
either pansexuality or omnisexuality.
What the hell is omnisexuality?
It's the same thing. It's just another word for it.
Omnisexuality. Okay. All right.
That's crazy.
I don't think the trendsetters are doing that out here.
I don't know, man.
They might
Never
be though.
know.
I don't know. I ain't doing that in my circles. Shit.
My
Never
circles.
know.
You know, somebody out here is omnisexual.
Pansexual.
Yeah, you know, good for them. I don't know. See,
That's the trend. Be a pan.
I mean, the internet has changed the game so much, bro. Everybody's got their own lane, so there's no one lane that everybody's going in no more. Everybody's doing their own thing, like shit. So no, I don't think no one thing will ever be the majority again.
I don't know, man. It's difficult. It's rough. Who do the kids have to look up to?
I hope it's not a pansexual. Shit. That's all I
Who
do
are they
know.
who are they looking up to, man? The Kashi 69s of the world? Or-
Yep. Unfortunately.
Right?
The tattoos on the face, I don't get. I just don't.
Yeah, your job career is over.
Yeah, you're done. At 17, you're done.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
It's like neck tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
There's a chick we've seen somewhere, and she has a pair of testicles tattooed on her left arm.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
and yeah, not only does she have a pair of testicles on her tattoo on her shit, it says balls, bitch.
Yeah, it does. No bullshit. Balls.
And then bitch is like BYITCH, spell some weird fucked up way.
Is she like proud of this, or this is like, oh man, I wish I
supposed-
was.
Believes that
she's a
shit.
big bitch.
Shit. She ain't got
Oh.
no problem covering it.
Balls, bitch.
Well, she's
With
not
testicles.
setting trends. I mean,
She's setting the balls, bitch trend.
if you got balls on your shoulder, props to you.
Props to you.
Yeah.
I don't know. Depends on whose shoulder and at what time of the day.
Nah, yeah, but as far as setting the trends for the kids, I have no idea, man. I don't think it's one rapper. I don't think it's Kanye because I don't think nobody fucks with his style. Actually,
That's a lie.
Nah, you're not dressing up like a green.
In 1
fucking
hour,
poor.
in 1 hour,
He dressed like a
$500,000
homeless Vietnam veteran, bro. I'm not trying to hear that.
$500,000 of apparel was sold in 1 hour.
Who's wearing that though?
Not me.
Who is?
Somebody.
Who?
Some shooter. Some active shooter. I don't know.
Active shooter. That's
I
fucking.
don't fucking know.
That's
How am I supposed to know, nigga?
that's not the endorsement you want.
I'm
for
just
your
saying.
brand.
my God.
I'm just saying. I don't wear that shit with skulls, and I live free and doves and fucking the little triple X shit with the little bottle. I don't fuck with that.
I get it. I don't either.
Okay.
But he's doing the numbers, maybe. But again, is it something you see along like every block, every corner? Like, oh, like
don't
the
know.
one hairstyle now. We was talking about braids back then, but trust these young cats now. You know, the
Wearing
one
Jimmy
hairstyle.
Butler joint.
Yeah, I don't even know what the hell you call that. Your shit just
The
nappy
Don
as
King
fuck from the
crown
top.
and then, the
the
fade.
Don
Everybody
Cream.
got that now, yeah.
So I'll give you that. That's
I'll
a
give you
trend,
that.
right? That's a trend of
that's
hair.
fucking some shit that every goddamn 12 to 16-year-old has right now, and I don't understand it. But
Yeah, that's facts.
When Tom, you ever you go to your barber and get a sponge on your head?
A what?
You know,
that's
a
what they
little
got to
sponge.
do. They got to.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
They wipe a sponge on your shit.
Right.
You don't get sponge for your ass.
That's how you do
Does
the
your
joint.
barber have one of those like handy?
Yeah, he got one.
What kind
Yeah.
of shit is that?
Yeah,
Who
he
went to
got that.
AutoZone and was like, "Yeah, get this sponge right here." You
That's
fucking-
a good idea.
That's a good idea. Let's buff the
somebody-
car, buff a
Yeah.
nigga head with this
Somebody
sponge.
probably sitting on their ass in Bora Bora somewhere.
Who started
Boy.
that shit? It just popped up out of nowhere.
It's white people, man. They just do it to you.
White people.
That's it.
No, white people definitely didn't start
No,
that shit.
definitely
They,
not.
no, it started. They gave it to niggas. That's why they want us to all make sure we continue to look alike.
We're gonna have a conversation about
Right.
what black people mean off the mic here.
What black people mean?
You know what I'm saying, T? Because I don't know how to.
I don't want to sit down and philosophize with you, man. I don't know. Your ass be on some other shit.
I gotta give you the real, man. at all
Anytime
times.
Sherm sits Indian style and does this podcast.
You
It's
know.
a problem.
There's some flip flops.
I'm gonna go over here like Russell Simmons and shit
Hey,
with the Ruth card.
get in my zone. You know,
The Ruth card.
I got to do what I got to do, man.
Fucking, I can't take this vegan
No.
nigga over here. Soybean Sherm over here. I can't take it.
Hey,
I can't
right?
take it.
Zen mode activated.
Zen mode.
Zen mode.
See what I'm talking about, bro?
Like some fucking Dragon Ball Z shit.
Mhm.
Man.
Bah!
Super Saiyan ass nigga.
Just goes home and starts lighting incense. You still have incense hanging around, Sherm?
No, I don't
You
do
look
it.
like
all
one of
the-
them niggas that had that little leaf
gotta,
shit and a little incense burning. I heard that's demonic, by the way.
What?
Incense.
Incense?
Yeah, because
Who
it's
told you that?
Yeah,
you're
what
burning
kind
it for like
Even-
spirits.
Even
and
though
shit.
I ain't seen incense since like '92 and shit.
Are you
Oh,
thinking?
are
Are
you
you
still walking around here with
Are
incense?
you thinking of sage?
That shit too. Sage and the incense. They're
No,
all in one category.
I don't do sage. I'm not that into it.
That
but
into
I
it?
get it. I get it. You know, I ain't knocking it. I get it. But no, I don't do
What
incense
do you
either.
get? What do you get about sage, Sherm?
What it's supposed to do. And,
What is it supposed
you
to
know, it's all about your beliefs, man.
house is clear.
See, you're not Zen. I can tell.
I
He's
don't
not.
believe that
He's not
shit.
the guy.
Nigga, light some sage on fire and start doing the shit in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
No, it ain't.
See, that's why it never works for your ass, because that's definitely
Tell
not
us
how
how
it
to
works.
properly light sage, Sherm.
I just said I don't fuck with sage, but I know that's not it. That's how I do. I can't tell
I
you
kind of
that.
fuck with sage, but not really.
Exactly. I'm
Bitches
a,
like it.
I'm an admirer. You know. No, you know.
Demonic, son. Okay.
I won't say it's demonic, but you know, if you're the type of person that believes in energies and spirits, then it's for you. Then you know, you're
Who
the
wants to have that shit around them, dog?
people who believe in energies and spirits. I
Energies
guess
and spirits.
you know it is.
Vibrations.
Hey,
Those are real.
some people rubbing crystals under their arms instead of deodorant. I
That's
mean,
correct. Shout out to you, Erica Badu.
So you
a
know,
muff from
Ugh.
you know,
2020.
these are not trends that I
Those
don't
are
think
trends.
everybody following.
I'm seeing a lot of natural shit happen.
That's
Like
good.
chest hair, women with chest hair. I
No,
saw a
that's
lot of
not, that's
open-
not good.
What?
That's not good.
Yeah,
Where the fuck you seeing these?
they were at that poetry slam last night too.
You saw some of that? I ain't
I
seen
did.
none of that. I wasn't looking
First
for
thing
that.
I noticed, I'm like,
Good on
whoa,
that.
I wasn't looking for that at
big
all.
chest and chest hair.
Mm-mm.
Good on that.
I'm good on it too. Somebody likes it though. Sherm be the kind of nigga that fondle his fingers in it.
What? Ugh. Twirl my fingers in between.
You like, sorry,
no.
girl. Start smelling his index and his thumb. Like,
I don't know. I don't know what kind of visions he has of me and what I do,
Disgusting.
but I'm starting to become real concerned. Like, what do you think I do,
I'm
man?
just trying to just worry about you,
Straight
man. The
scumbag.
You know
friends
what
that
I'm
you hang
saying?
around.
Like, you think I was for real,
He's
scumbag.
right.
Like,
These yoga classes.
I'm out here shaping chicks' mustaches up. Like, yeah.
Show like that nigga that was in that picture with the old girl having a nigga toe in his mouth on Facebook. Sherm's that nigga.
Who's winning in that picture? She ain't. The guy is definitely winning. Okay, so
Sherm's
know.
definitely that nigga. Come here.
So yeah,
bitch.
that's
Let's
definitely
reenact this.
You know.
Stick my big toe in your fucking mouth.
put your foot in the back of the head.
Turn the camera on.
Listen, there's some creative innovators out here in the adult movie game.
Yeah,
I've
it
learned
is.
some things.
Amateur night, nigga. That was amateur night. But listen, what's not amateur night is this break we're about to take. We're about to go on a quick break. Come back, talk about some more tomfoolery. Get it?
I get it. I got it.
This is the Blue Tigers Fitness Show on the Nets. We'll be right back.
What up, internet? It's BTF Sherm representing Blue Tigers Fitted, the Blue Tigers Fitted show. Man, we coming at you with the hottest topics, the funniest jokes, the most charismatic people you could ever listen to. BTF Teek, BTF Tom, BTF Sherm, come through. iTunes, Souncloud, Stitcher. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Don't sleep. Peace. Blue Tigers Fitted second half, man. Time we back, man. What's going
Yeah,
on?
we up in this thing.
We had some motherfuckers evacuate on us today.
Right. I'm like, damn, what the hell did
As
did the North
BTF.
Korea shit go down?
Yeah.
Ain't that shit happening?
I think it's about to. It should happen
Like
by
today
the
or tomorrow?
by
Tomorrow?
the by the time the internet hit us. North Korea shit will have happened.
I think I probably can't speak on it.
Yeah, you can
The government might
for
come
sure.
out.
No, yeah, I don't think they're gonna come after us for that.
No,
but
I think cause what's his name murked his own
his brother-in-law,
brother
right?
at the airport, had a motherfucker shake his hand and the motherfucker died like 20 minutes later.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it I think it could be on some shit like that. To be honest with you,
That's what I was sitting there wondering too. Like, my man might just have all kinds of ill intentions, you know. So
something just ain't right about it.
Man,
I don't know what, but I just don't trust this motherfucker. I just don't. I don't. Not
as you shouldn't, man.
not that it would, you know. Well, that's a whole nother.
I don't know, right?
You know how we feel about Trump.
By the time this episode drops, some shit might have happened. So if the world is gone Wednesday,
we didn't know. We didn't know.
We didn't know. We didn't predict it on the show, man.
It wasn't on us.
It wasn't on us, but we did predict something earlier, right? I was talking, and I'm gonna go back to hip hop for a hot second because I was sitting there on my way over here to record, and I was gonna bring it up earlier. And what was it? Lil Uzi Vert. You was right and I was wrong. Whatever.
Yeah.
That comes on the radio, and it hits you with the Metro Boomin wants some more, and it just dawned on me like I hear that shit a lot, a whole lot, and I've been hearing it for a long time, and it made me think like, yo, you got to start taking Metro Boomin seriously now.
Yeah, I mean, but you gotta also. I think he can be considered on the list. You know, a greatest producer, but it's at the bottom of the list for me. Like he's just depending on how many. Say I got 15.
Okay,
he'll be 15.
Okay, I was just about to ask
like
you
he
what's the
just
number.
stepped in the 15 spot, and he might be taking over. I don't know who.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't or something like that.
I don't even know.
What I'm saying? It's like
his resume. I'm about to try to pull some tracks up real quick.
But it's just like I'm just worried that. I mean, he's been doing it for a minute, but you know how those phases come in, where producers come in for like, and they're hot for like 2 or 3 years.
Yep.
And then they're gone.
Yep.
Like, what was Jeezy's producer? I can't remember his name.
Man, I forget his name.
Anyway, but anyway, he like was
that guy
for like 2 hot years, and then it just kind of fell off. I mean, I think he ended up getting locked up, but he got out. But it just still was like,
when you only got a moment to hold on to the wave, as they say, ride the wave. But I'm just looking Metro, bro. He's got so many hits. I don't even know how long. I'm trying to pull it up now, and I'm looking at all these songs, and I'm like, okay, these was within the last 2 years. Yeah. So I don't even know how long officially he's been doing this, man. But I gotta admit, the resume is impressive, and it's not just trap niggas he's working with. He's working with like everybody. So, and he's giving them all fire, like I said too. I ain't gonna say all fire, but
yeah, because some of them
kind of yeah. But
I always wondered like how, as a producer, do you go when you have like that many hits like that, and you're doing it for multiple people? How do you create like the same sound but a different sound? You know what I'm saying? How do you figure out what? I think maybe that's what makes them successful is they can figure out that sound that's like them. You know how like if you hear a Timbaland beat, well, not lately, but if you back in the day when you hear a Timbaland beat, you knew it was a Timbaland beat.
Right.
You hear a Pharrell beat to this day, you know it's a Pharrell beat.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like you hear a Yeezy beat, is you know they have that thing, and it's just like with Metro, it just seemed like what makes him different from Zaytoven, DJ Mustard, all them motherfuckers. And it's just something I don't. To me personally, I think it's the fact that whole Future wave, he was like kind of the motherfucker riding right behind that because Metro was, you know, you had DJ Esco and then you had Metro that was, you know, if Metro don't trust you how much that shit.
Okay, right.
And it's just like it kind of created like this whole. I think he's probably one of the ones that helped create that whole trap.
The trap sound?
That trap sound. You know what I mean?
I wish Freshley Made Music was here. He'd probably kill me for saying because I'm pretty sure it's like a collective where they all record in the same spot where it's like Metro and Zaytoven.
No, I know Metro and Zaytoven do.
You know,
they record where the Migos.
Yeah.
And, you know, all of them record.
So looking at that and all that kind of synergy in the room, I feel like, man, you could probably just record all day. You know what I mean? And it'll probably, like you said, I think Metro has found his sound and he knows how to use them drums, but he'll hit you because I'm looking at his like the earliest hit I see for him goes back to Karate Chop Future.
Oh really? Yeah, okay.
Like karate. I didn't even know that was him.
Yeah,
I mean, but you listen to that beat because it's a real electronic sound, but the drums are crazy hard.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think I'll just put it on the BTF Spotify playlist
That'd
too.
be perfect.
Yeah,
that's what we do. We do a Metro.
Yeah, you know what we should? You know, drop
Metro
a bunch of Metro. So
we'll definitely do that.
If you follow the playlist, check out me and Tom selections because it'll be filled with Metro, our favorite Metro joints. But yeah, I'm just looking at him, man. I can appreciate everything in the game about, you know, what he's done out here, man. And if we're doing top 15, I'd probably give him like 11. I might have to come back and compile a list. Yeah. He's somewhere on the list, man.
Nah, he at the bottom for me.
He at the bottom?
Yeah.
Ooh.
He just making it on that list. There's just so much that makes, you know, because ultimately, like, the producer is what makes you like the song for the most part.
True.
You know, there's some people that are just straight like, nah, I need to hear the lyrics.
Because I ain't checking for verse lyrics. No,
yeah,
I'm definitely not. So
and ultimately, it's that beat that when that kick on, that's what you're gonna remember about a song.
Yeah,
for the most part, you got very rare tracks where you gonna remember, you know, the verse or whatever.
Yep.
But you know, you got like maybe what's that, 8 Mile, Eminem?
Yeah.
You remember the lyrics for that song. You remember for the lyrics, not so much.
Oh yeah, that's one of them hard hitting songs.
Yeah.
You know, that eat like a meal. The beat hit you, the lyrics hit you.
Yeah, but you know, if you got I think anything with Future for the most part is you remembering that beat.
True.
Or Timbaland, you remember that beat. Dr. Dre, you remembering that beat.
Yeah,
because Dr. Dre can't rap for shit. So it's just like, but you know, Dr. Dre is like the pinnacle of production. You know what I mean? So, and
now we adding Metro Boomin to that list, huh?
Yeah, at the bottom. Like,
I know. Hey, long as you on the list. Long as you on the list. All right, let me ask you this, because as we kick a little more about hip hop, because you know we're in the midst of a good music run here, and we're talking about the list, and I know Kanye's on it as being one of the greatest ever, because him and Kid Cudi dropped the project just recently.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's on the greatest. Is he on the greatest for beats?
Yeah.
Let me ask you that
Kanye,
real quick.
Definitely.
For doing the beats?
He changed. I feel it was because of him that Rockefeller stayed alive.
True. They did kind of phase into the next wave.
Getting all of these, you know, I don't know. To me, I can kind of compare. They're going into like, you know how Young Money had all these heavy hitters?
Yeah.
And then they just started signing all these motherfuckers, and it's like, who is this?
Right.
It was like that. For me, that's what Rockefeller was turning into until Ye came out. And then any production, any track that Ye dropped, anybody could be on it. It didn't matter who the fuck was on it.
I think for Ye, because I could appreciate his career arc, and he came in a time where Rockefeller was nothing but dudes that just wanted to sell dope and punch you in the face. You know what I'm saying? And he came in with the backpackers. I went to school. I don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? My wave's completely different. Yep. And to be honest, he changed hip hop.
Yeah, he did.
He completely got the whole thug era out of here.
Yeah, he did.
And shout out to him. But flash forward to 2018, he's dropping Kid See Ghosts with Kid Cudi.
I liked it, man. I liked it better than Ye.
You liked it better than Ye?
Hell yeah, I did.
Now, if BTF Teek monkey ass was here, it was BTF Teek.
Man, that nigga front.
Yeah, because we talked about it off air.
So this is what happened. We have a little, you know, y'all know we have our little chat. So I was listening to it before it released on all streaming media.
Yeah.
I was listening to it on Souncloud. And I'm listening, I'm like, oh my God, this is fire. So of course, I'm putting a little fire emoji, all that shit like that. And
did you mean it this week? Because last week you didn't mean it.
That day I meant it,
okay.
But you will see what happened afterwards. So I'm like, man, it's fire. And they asked like, where's that? I'm like, it's not on it. I'm on SoundCloud, whatever. So I'm listening to it. And then it finally dropped. And then here I am. I'm around probably like 40 people. That's all like hip hop, whatever the fuck. Put that shit on the loudspeaker. This shit is fire. They're like, oh, okay. Put it on. First track. Yup. See? Told you, niggas. Told you. Second track. That Yikes track. Oh my God. Like, yeah, everybody getting hyped. Third track's like, all right, yeah. And then the fourth track's like,
turn it down.
What the fuck? And then the fifth track.
Hey, I gotta take a phone call, cuz.
And then the sixth track is worse. It's seven, and I'm like, this ain't the shit I listen. And then I'm listening, I'm like, what the fuck is these songs? These are not the songs that I would just listen to. So I had to retract my statement.
Yeah.
I know for a fact. So this is how I do. I just like new music, period. So any of my favorite artists, when they drop new music, I'm gonna be like, oh, it's fire. Automatically. Like, I'm gonna listen to it once. I'm gonna give it that one spin. And I know I have an issue. So I've addressed it and I said, hey, I need to stop doing that. Man, so that's why you haven't seen me say anything about the Ye and Cudi album at all.
Fair, that's true.
I'm learning.
You can't be deceiving the streets out here like that though, Tom. Come on
This
now.
album is definitely better than the Ye album.
This is full fire
Man,
emojis.
this one is like
How many fire emojis?
at least 6.
On
This
a
is
scale,
out
on
of
a scale.
10.
Okay,
This
I
out
was
of
gonna
10.
say like Jesus.
No, this out of 10.
That's a lot of fire.
It's at least 6.
You trying to burn the house down?
Because it reminded me of the Cudi. The only Cudi I've ever liked is Man on the Moon Cudi.
The first one.
That's it.
Okay.
No, I don't know if that was his first one. I think that was the second one.
Yeah, Cudi's he's a different lane rapper
Yeah, that's
entirely.
any
man.
other
Are
album
you a
that-
Cudi fan? Okay,
Any
yeah.
other album, that's just me personally. I just can't. It
And,
doesn't do anything.
and here's my thing: these two, I think they work together really well.
Mhm.
So
They do.
I like the album, man. I thought it was a good collab. I think it's better than Ye because Ye is just I don't know what the hell to think about that yet. man.
That's a vibe. You gotta be
having a bad day to listen to that. A
It
real
just-
bad day.
You gotta be going through some shit, and then you listen to it, and it's like, yeah,
Listen, if
Yeah,
your boss
yeah.
pissed you off,
that's that shit. You will listen to it. You know,
Yeah.
you by yourself going through shit. Like, yeah, speaking that shit. That's when you'll say that shit. But other than that, if you around a group of people or whatever the fuck, don't listen to that shit. That shit is not.
Mm.
And it's like hella people disagreeing with me on that, and I'm not understanding it.
I don't. You think it's one of those ones that's going to age in 6 months? We listen to it. Here's my thing.
Hope
When
so.
the album's only 19 minutes long, can you really? Do you really even want to go back to it? You can literally listen to that album on the way to work or
True.
drive into fucking Meijer or Walmart or
Well,
something.
you can
You
go
know
to
what
the
I'm
fucking
saying?
grocery store and come back. You don't listen to the whole album.
The whole
That's
album.
crazy to me.
Yeah, it is,
Like-
and I don't know if that's good or bad going forward. I know we were talking about it off mic, saying it's good. I don't know how the internets feel about it, but I don't think I like it.
I mean, I think it's just because the only reason it makes sense to me is because they are good as a label. Good music is dropping so much music back to back to back.
True.
So the next album won't get lost in the previous, and vice versa.
Right.
But in the same point, months down the line, ain't nobody gonna care about the fact that they were back to back to back.
No,
It's just like,
no.
okay, I want to listen. That's kind of like when he dropped the Good Friday shit.
Yeah,
Nobody gives a fuck that it was every Friday. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
the shit was just fire. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
That was in the moment thing. So being in the moment, you think that helped or hurt when you listen to these albums because you listen and looking forward to it dropping every week? Are you already saying like, yeah, that shit's gonna be dope? You know what I'm saying? Because I know people out here doing that, like prejudging the album, like, oh shit, the Cudi's dropping next Friday, the Tiana Taylor's dropping the Friday after that. I know it's gonna be fire, and it's like you haven't even heard it, yo. It's 15 minutes.
I've learned from like before. Ye was the first album I was disappointed in the past few months, probably since 444 dropped.
Because it has been a
Because
good
it's
year.
been some fire
Yeah.
music drop consistently by like any artist that I listen to. I can't think of one that was just like, man, what the fuck? Like
Cheeks,
literally every album has. Well, I take that back. Eminem was a disappointment, but
yeah.
besides that,
it was.
he kind of redeemed himself with the stuff he's been putting out lately.
Yeah.
So like what was it, Pressure remix,
And Chloroceptive
and then,
remix.
yeah, Chloroceptive remix. That's what I mean. And then the track he got with Royce the 5'9". So it's kind of that's why I kind of forgot about it.
Okay.
That's kind of redeemed it.
Yeah.
But Ye album, I mean, I'm a huge Kanye fan. I'm not a fan of him, out in public, but I'm a fan of his music. And it was the first one I was disappointed in, but once again, like talk about redeeming, I wish he would have just
Here's the thing.
came out with this,
Here's the thing about this Cudi and Ye. Every verse Kanye dropped on here is like 20 times better than anything on Ye.
True.
And I'm like, what the hell happened here? Where'd this focus go?
Yeah.
Where'd this energy come from? So that's probably the best part of the album. That's the biggest surprise. Sonically, it sounds good. I haven't heard it in the whip yet. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I have. It's better.
It's better.
Yeah, but I like it.
You ever drive down the street, you driving some shit, you bumping some shit that's questionable, and you like, man, I hope nobody listen to this shit. You get that motherfucker next to you in traffic, like, man,
Looking
what's this
at you like,
motherfucker
God
listening to?
damn it.
Like, man, turn that shit down.
Right. No, I get that.
Dude, roll your window down. Hey, tapping on your shit.
Turn that shit off. That shit wet.
Yes.
Whack ass nigga.
As long as I don't get that from this Kanye and this Cudi, I'm okay. Okay. So,
Yeah. No, it's the I've been blasting or whatever. I don't know. From what I'm seeing so far, each album is a completely different vibe.
Yeah.
Because you had Push's album was different. That was like the hard Kanye beats. That,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We all know and love. then you had Ye shit, and then you had this Cudi and Ye shit. They all completely different, in my opinion. They all different albums.
I'm just glad they both sounded like they're in a better space mentally. Because I know both of them been fighting and struggling with depression, and it's been a hell of a year with that on itself, man. So that being said, I know it was a crazy week, and we lost a great one due to depression. As Anthony Bourdain passed away, man. That was insane.
Yeah, that was a shock. I mean, it's just like I used to watch his show all the time or whatever, but after he passed, they were saying so many different quotes. He said like he was like a straight Detroit fan.
Yeah,
through and through
major,
fan, like
major,
like saying he wished he could say that he was from Detroit and all that. But I mean, he just seemed like, I mean, you never know, man, because he just seemed like he was one of those no bullshit kind of people, like tell you how it is and just living life.
Here's the thing, man.
Whatever, but
I'm not gonna lie. I would watch a show and think that I was on something like, no, ain't nobody fucking this Anthony Bourdain dude. This dude is crazy.
Yeah. And
unfortunately, you get the news and it comes out, and I didn't realize like everybody fucks with this dude. Everybody, and I'm like that shocked me mostly.
Yeah.
That he connected, and I think it was because, like you said, he was so real, man. You sit down and he's just there, literally having real experiences over food and just telling real stories, and it's like, how could you not fuck with this guy?
Yeah, he got. I mean, I saw like people, on my social media feed showing from him sitting with Obama to him sitting in Detroit taking pictures with some people I know, like some local artists and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like it's just that just blew my mind.
And he's
like,
right, because he would wind up in a for real hood spot though. Like, whoa, what you doing in here? You know what I'm saying? You ain't that slow. You like, in this motherfucker.
It's crazy.
You
man.
Getting some real barbecue.
Yeah, like for real.
How you know about this?
Like, you gotta. I don't know. Just check on your people, man. You never know. That's some crazy, because the other chick. What's the other?
The Kate Spade.
The Purses chick.
After the designer woman,
And I guess her like note was crazy or something.
See, I didn't hear about that one.
If like left it to her daughter or something, if you want to know why I did it, ask your dad or something. Some crazy something like or another like that. But that's
so she threw blame on people. That's bogus.
Allegedly,
I guess
that's what I've heard. Yeah, that's what I heard. Just seeing hearing stuff on the radio and all that stuff like that. That's what I heard. But ultimately, I mean, stuff can just so spun out of control, man, kind of stuff. But that's
it's so crazy. Yeah, like you said, check on your people, man, because the killer part about Anthony Bourdain, if you really listen to him, sometimes he told you he kind of had a fucked up life. So when you dropping hints like that, it kind of like you hate to hear. You see how the story ends. You know what I'm saying? When you start looking back and hearing what he said and things of that nature, but you still got to check on your people, man. You just never know out here.
So crazy, man.
Yeah, it is. So shit.
R.I.P. to him, man.
R.I.P. Yeah, one of the greatest, man.
Yeah. Well, I know he got
a late start too. That was one of the doper aspects of his story.
It's just crazy, man. Like what's the one shit? The one TV channel that be having all the cool ass documentary shows.
Probably History Channel.
No,
I ain't had cable in years. I don't know.
It's fuck. I can't remember the name of it.
I can't give cable companies my money, man.
Daisa Samiro was on.
Oh, Vice.
Vice.
Yeah.
Like all the chefs and stuff on there, they all like looked up, like, because I follow a lot of them because I'm trying to get into this whole.
Hold on, school me real quick, because I'm a nigga without cable. Okay, I ain't paying them. There's a Vice channel now.
Yeah, it's been a Vice channel. That's how I found out about it.
I only knew about it off YouTube. That's how I originally found it, watching the documentaries.
They got shows. They got all kinds of stuff on there, man. I mean, I don't have cable, but they got like an app, and you can look at all that.
Okay, that's different. I might have to rock with
but
that.
Yeah, all of them was shouting them out and stuff because they got like, it's kind of like the shows that's like I can relate to, or people that's like, us or something like that versus whatever the fuck HD. I don't know what the fuck people be looking at.
Some bullshit, right?
Right,
fix it or flip it, or
right?
Some
that shit. I don't give a fuck. They be having like my version of fix or flip. You know what I mean? Some nigga from
not like Pimp Your House, is it?
Some nigga from Finkel and shit. Moved to Georgia, changed his life, and he moving back and rehabbing Puritan and shit. That's what this shit is like, and how he done got all his niggas to do it with them, and they all making
done-
bank and shit like
They
that.
done bought two blocks on each
Yeah,
side.
it's
All right.
it's shit like that. So
I love inspiration.
Yeah, that's when I'm with up. Shout out to Vice too.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get on that, man. I'm gonna have to get on the Vice wave, man. But you know, I'm just glad people are on the Blue Tigers fitted wave time.
Yeah. Keep it up.
Yeah,
We
man. We
appreciate
trying
y'all.
to drop every week. We out here with the network. You know, Nat Tell, the G Spot. You know, LV showing love. We got the new homie. You're gonna be hearing from. I don't know about hearing from. You'll probably be seeing from Ill Will in the Bangle clothing. We introduced the game to that. And man, you know, like I said, we just follow our playlist on Spotify every week. We put that together personally. If you want to find out like what we pick, because we do individually pick it. We're not lying when we say that.
We definitely do.
Yeah, hop on the Instagram. It'll be posted every week, and we'll also show you who picked what. So if you want to, you know, tell us we ain't got no whatever.
Right.
We've heard things, so
Yeah,
I like to hear about it if I messed up. So
Right.
I threw on some Project Pat on there for somebody last
I
week.
wouldn't give a fuck what somebody said anyway.
Yeah, man, you know, I
That's what I'm
try to
listening to.
respect. I try to respect it.
Trying to put you on something. But
Just don't recommend me no whack shit, because I'm not gonna
nah.
listen to you no more. You do that, so
I wouldn't do that.
you know, like, subscribe, comment, man. You know, do what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? And we appreciate you tuning in to the Blue Tigers Fitted Show.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to get at you next week. Peace.
Peace.